How to achieve your most ambitious goals. So I'm gonna give you guys 3 things which I wish I knew earlier. And if I knew these 3 things back then, I would have really achieved my goals a lot quicker and also achieved more of them as well. So let's get into it. So the first thing I wish I knew earlier was to just start. Now, most of the time when I start on a new project or goal, I always like to find out the most efficient way or most effective way to reach that goal. But by doing this, I would always be at the same place I was yesterday or the day before. I'd be making no progress because all I'd be doing is researching how to get to somewhere and trying to find the perfect way to get there. But there's this saying that goes, perfection is the enemy of progress. Let me give you guys an analogy. So I like to think of my goals as like a big treasure map. So imagine this is a map and you are over here. So that's you, and your goal would be all the way at the other end. So let me give you scenario 1. If you're over here and you were always trying to find the most perfect, effective, efficient way to reach your goal, your path would look something like this. But notice how I say your path, because you wouldn't have progress at all. Even though you are planning out your path, you'd still be at the same place you were the day before. Whereas if you were to actually make progress, you would move forward, maybe for example over here. And then when you reach this spot, you would say, hey, let me reflect. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I need to head more in this direction. And then you do it again, reflect. And then you may be like, okay, maybe I need to head in this direction. Eventually that line would become straighter and straighter towards your goal, and it would help you reach your goal quicker. And let me give you the worst case possible. Let's say you end up going in the wrong direction. If you end up going the wrong direction, you would realize soon that, hey, you know, I'm going the wrong direction. Let me just take a big U-turn and start heading in the correct direction to where you can reach your goal. So that is the first point which I wish I knew earlier, which is to just start. So now moving on to my next point. So you might say, champion, you tell me to just start, but which direction do I go? What do I do? How do I know what to do? So let me give you another analogy. What I like to think of is that your goal is at the top of a giant staircase. So let's say your goal is up here and you are down here. So to give you an example, let's say your goal was to lose 10 kg, become fit, you know, hit the gym. What would be the steps to reach this goal? So the reason why I like to think of it as a staircase, because all you need to do is conquer the first step in front of you. And then once you've gone on that step, you can then look at the next step and think about, oh, okay, what do I need to do to achieve this next step? So for this goal of losing 10 kg or becoming fit, the first step could be put on my gym clothes, put on gym clothes. And then after putting on your gym clothes, what would the next step be? Maybe it is to go to the gym. So then your next step would be to go to the gym. Okay, so you go to the gym, you reach the gym, now what? Maybe you have no knowledge of like how to work out, what are the correct workouts to do. So you just say, I'm just gonna try out the machines, try out the dumbbells, try out the treadmill. So then you end up trying out gym equipment. So hopefully you can see at where I'm going with this. And then let's say after you try out the gym equipment, you realize, hey, you know, maybe I like using dumbbells. Now you go back home and search online, what are dumbbell workouts you can do at the gym? And then from then on, you can keep refining your workout plan, and eventually, if you regularly put it on your shoes, head to the gym, do your dumbbell workout, you would eventually keep climbing the steps one by one. Sooner or later, you'll eventually reach your goal. So this giant staircase analogy can apply to any goal. All you need to do is figure out what is the one thing I need to do first right in front of me. And then once you achieve that, once you climb that step, you can then move on to the next step. So the third and last thing which I wish I knew earlier would be to surround myself with like-minded people, or people who have achieved the goals that I've achieved already. Because by surrounding yourself with these type of people, you get to learn from their experiences, their mistakes, their successes, what worked for them, what didn't work for them. And you know, you might think, hey, I'm a lone wolf, you know, I like to do things myself, you know, just figure out things as you go along. And I used to think like this back then, but I realized that if I were to do my things by myself, maybe, yeah, I would eventually reach my goal. But if I would have a mentor or someone to learn from as well when they make their mistakes and when they make their successes, if I had someone like that next to me, it would really have accelerated my growth, accelerated my learning, and it would ultimately help to achieve my goals faster and quicker. There's this saying that show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You know, the people who you surround yourself with will influence the things that you do, the lifestyle that you live, and the goals that you will or won't achieve. So surround yourself with like-minded people is definitely something I wish I knew earlier. All right, so those are the 3 things which I wish I knew earlier. If this video has helped you out in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. Comment what you'd like to see me do next, and see you guys in the next one.